Today we got an interesting list here. Azorius Midrange, a top 1,000 one here. Excited to break it down for you by our friend Olaf, also known as Kalkbacken. So congratulations on the top 1,000. As always, we're excited to break your list down here, aka Wet White. Yes. All right, here we go. Thank you for tuning in. As always, appreciate your support. Down below, you'll find those timestamps as we walk through the strategy objective of this list. We'll also go play that competitive Magic in best of 3 and break down, well, and best of 1 and best of 3, and break down your sideboarding for you here today. So with that, let's go ahead and dive into this one. Again, like I said, this top 1,000 Azorius Midrange list, pretty much called White Wet or Wet White, Wet White, White Wet, Wet White. Yeah, there you go. Now, again, a couple of cool things with this one, again, by our friend Kalkbacken, Olaf. Really why you're splashing blue is for control. White mid-range gets a lot stronger with this because you can actually counter stuff. Yes, believe it or not, counter works, right? That's why there's control lists. But the reality here is you can really pick off key spells that can put your white mid-range list at a bit of a risk. And this list is the one to get you there. Now, what we are splashing for is things like Disdainful Stroke on the main board, and then on the sideboard as well. So pretty much Disdainful Stroke. Yes, that's right. So anything above 4, this is going to get rid of Sheoldred. This is going to get rid of any control spells. This is going to get rid of a lot of the stuff that actually is going to do something to your board. Now, a couple of other key pieces still runs removal here with Laydown. We also have Ambitious. We also have Destroy Evil as potential removal, Ossification removal, Raffines to look. Really, again, focus in this 3-4 drop slot for taking things home between Wedding Announcement, the Restoration here, Sarah, the Wandering Emperor, and then on the top end, we got a lot of big one-offs that will, again, do something. Now, again, mid-range, really focused on getting here, controlling the board where you need to, and then taking it home. Now, when we shift into best of 3, a couple of the key pieces here against aggro, mid-range, and late game. Aggro, you're definitely going to want to start to think about lowering your curve. These can all be good ones for you. This one's a little bit too expensive. Steel Seraph's a good one. Destroy Evil potentially. Knockout Blow is really good. But the big one here is definitely Temporary Lockdown. And then Farewell at the top end to kind of remove stuff. Makes a huge difference there for you. You're going to actually remove Disdainful Stroke, get rid of your counters, and move everything forward. Creatures for blocking, and then a lot of those other things I talked about. Now, as you move to mid-range can be a mirror match. It can also be a host of other things. There, you're going to want to start to think of Disdainful Stroke. You may want to start to think about Elesh Norn. You may want to start to think about Wandering Emperor, Steel Seraph, Destroy Evil, potentially knockout blows as well because it deals 4 damage and you gain 2 life. A good flip as well there for you on that life. So you kill a creature, you gain life. That can be a big swing and make or break a game. Now, as we move to late game, those control lists, again, do work very well on mid-range. So moving into Disdainful Stroke is pretty much what you're going to do in order to move around. Now, again, you could use Farewell if you needed for artifacts, enchantments, or getting stuff out of graveyards, depending on what you're playing. This can work against some of the stuff that obviously plays stuff out of the graveyard. So those are all key things to think about as we line up against aggro, mid-range, and late game, making a huge difference for you in terms of your playing. Again, Wet White or White Wet, whichever you want to go with, I'll let you choose. Now, that is how we need to think about this one. And again, we broke down the strategy objective of how you want to run the list. All right, so let's get into it here. I am certainly excited because I'm always excited to play Magic. That is the truth. So, and that never gets old. We're going to go ahead and play best of 1 first with our Azorius Midrange list here. Thank you for your support as always. We got swag and other great ways to stay connected, so feel free to check that out, and thank you for that. We got Yuki, and thank you to all the members as always. Do we start with control? I'm actually going to keep it. I'm going to keep it because it's probably something you should not keep. Now we're doing this. Yes, don't keep it. Oh, and we're playing mono blue. This is not going to go well, by the way. Anyway, like I said, something you probably should not keep, but we'll keep it because it's fun. Ooh, here we go. You control target of a spell. You control. Don't forget that. There it is. A different mono blue tempo. We will play this on that one. Let's see if we can get this one on the board. Now the goal is to pitch ossification there, by the way. If they let that hit. I didn't think they would. This is a nice, different mono blue tempo, by the way. Try it. They're probably going to cast something that keeps that alive. There it is. Very nice. Take that one off, maybe. Not good enough yet. Keyword yet. Let's do this. There we are. And oddly, this entire list essentially functioned as a mono white control list for us here today. We'll see if I can get away with this. We can. Let's get that thing out of there. There we go.
You are not much of a roadblock.
So the question is, they go for the Wandering Emperor. Ah, they left us alive. There we go. We'll give it to that one.
We've got the edge in this fight.
Because it doesn't matter. Unfortunately, not a great matchup for us in our best of one here. However, it was nice to see a little bit of a different mono blue tempo, which I'm always a fan of, by the way. So, not bad. All right, now we'll go play best of 3 here. Again, that pretty much played like a... yes, like a control list for us here today. Wet white. That's right. Yeah. All right, so we'll see what we hit here. And then again, board accordingly. Those lovely, lovely disdainful strokes can make or break a game, like I talked about. All right, we got Raymer here. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? Oh my gosh, that is a gorgeous hand that I will not keep. Thank you for making my life real easy. We're gonna keep this. I don't like it a bunch, but we'll do it anyway. Uh-oh. Let's see what we hit here. Control on control. It's gonna look like Esper. Might feel like Esper. Now, these get rid of Sheoldred too. So don't forget that.
So this is my opponent. I'm not impressed. I've got the technological edge.
It has gain 2 life. Let's do this.
Now you've done it. That's coming off. Guards, to me.
We're gonna lose our Wandering Emperor.
Can't see.
Hopefully they lose theirs as well. Find out here shortly.
That's it, then.
Sheoldred is not a Sheoldred. Ooh. That's probably gonna get countered. Did not get countered, okay.
Too slow.
Here we go. So a couple things that we got to think about here.
Let's press our
I
advantage.
returned it.
All right.
For another one.
Let's clean up this mess.
I really am gonna try this and see if we get away with it.
Let's get out of here.
Wait.
Pop-Pon.
Gonna flash their flyer back in. There they go. Draw. Are they gonna trigger the draw? Nope. All right.
Relax. I'm here to help. That should be enough of a distraction.
Will they kick it back? Let's find out.
I've outsmarted you this time. Let's show these scrapheads what real tech can do.
There's our buddy. Ooh! Lots of playing around on this one.
I can run circles around you.
Let's see what they do.
I've got a good feeling about this.
Kick it back.
You can't fight what you can't see.
Let's kick that one out. Oh! I'll flip the flyer back in. There it is.
That should be enough of a distraction.
I think I'm going to hit this thing. I'll wait till it goes. We're not going anywhere, so we need to make something happen. So let's see what they do. They're going to counter or destroy. What do we want to do here? No blocks.
Stay alert. Something's up. Phyrexia has minions, but I have friends.
Alright, so now we can get this thing on, hopefully. We will do this. We need some life back.
Bring it on.
That will give us a draw. Now we got ossification in here. So now whenever we attack with this thing, you can take a counter off the wedding announcement, I believe. So that will keep us doing some really, really nice things here. So we'll see what happens. We might be able to flip this around. Let's put this in. All right. So we'll need the ossification to shut down the Sheoldred.
I can run circles around you.
But shutting down the Warden Sanctuary does hurt us. The next one. So they can pop the one back there if they want.
Infiltration's my specialty. I got the tech. This was tougher than I expected.
Now we have no life gain. So a little bit more of a grindy list here for us. Not gonna work. Let's go to the next one. Our control is too high for this list, unfortunately, which is not helpful. This though, temporary lockdown helps. That will take a lot off. This destroys target artifact or enchantment. This will also take out a creature for us. This gets rid of artifacts, creatures, or enchantments, or graveyards. Steel Seraph might be a little bit better for us here as well. We're going to drop these. The wet is coming out. Destroy evil didn't do much for us either. And lay down arms really doesn't do too much. So what could we put in instead? Let's add that one in because it's more fun. Then go with that. We'll see if that one works out. This is a tough list for us. Again, a little tricky. It's got a lot more tempo than we do. Right, Raymer it is. Let's see if we can turn this one around. Here we go. We will play first. This is a little bit better, but not much. That didn't know. Good draw on their side. Let's go get one of those. Yeah, I was gonna say, they gotta have a land. Gotta have a land in there. Question is, which one do you pitch? That's what you pitch, huh? Alright, we may discard a 2. Bring it back. Get that out of there. Go there, play our angel. Oh, there's the Kato.
Wannabe tyrants gotta get through me first. You can't fight what you can't see.
Two in the air.
I'll handle this one.
Ooh, there you go. That does hurt a little bit.
Now it's a real fight.
This will flip. We'll get maybe the Steel Seraph in here. We'll see.
You can't fight what you can't see.
There's a draw. We'll see. Do we get where we need to here? If they got a counter, there we go. Line it is. Is it enough though? Here it comes, maybe. Ooh, they exiled their own one, huh? There you go. Expensive. Draw a card, they're looking. Looking for answers here. We could also use a couple. No need to block. We can drop with our 1 if we need. Not let the 4 through. We'll see what they play. Probably a board wipe. Told ya. Board wipe it is. Lots of good triggers for them. Not quite enough for us. 2 or less. Esper getting away
Even I learned
on us. Way too much. Way too much in their hand.
Let's press our advantage.
We're gonna go good game. Normally I wouldn't quit at this part, to be honest, but the reality is there's no way we're coming back when they have so much stuff ahead of us at this point.
Let's show these scrapheads.
Oh,
real
maybe
attention.
not. We'll see.
I'm not looking for trouble. This is your fight. Win it.
First strike. Let's see if we can live.
That should be enough of a distraction.
Oh, see? Look at that. Alright, that's game. We're done. Done. Unfortunate for us here today. No bueno with Wet White. Now, again, this is a top 1,000 list. Just did not work out well for us here today in terms of what we hit and what we played. But, and that is magic, my friends. So, as always, thank you for tuning in. We did get a big L, not a W, unfortunately. However, that is what it is. I do like this list. It's pretty unique. It's something different out there for you. And again, it's a top 1,000 one. So, with that, I just want to say thank you. Thank you for tuning in. As always, appreciate your support. Thank you for the likes and the subs as we continue to grow an amazing community here. And thank you to all the members. Now, if you had a question, if you have a comment, please let me know and come swing by the Discord server. I do want to say hats off to Olaf or Calc back in here for this great list, even though we did not perform well with it here today. Now, lastly, I just want to say we got a ton of great content available to you here on the channel, more coming all the time, and may your Wet White list hit better than me. Counter when you need to counter, and your mid-range connect when it should connect. All right, till next time, we'll see you again soon. Mythras out of here.